The whole world likes Canada. They've always thought of us as a cold but friendly place where nothing much ever happens, and we Canadians like it that way. Maybe we're a bit boring, but we're nice and we're tolerant. There's a reason why one of our symbols is the friendly Mountie, but then came the pandemic and the lockdowns, and a lot of people were surprised by just how unfriendly Canadians could be, and they were shocked at what the Mounties and other police were willing to do. Especially the crackdown on Christian pastors just for keeping their churches open or even feeding the homeless in the street. They called that an illegal gathering. Brutal, shocking images of pastors being jailed and even police commandeering and occupying churches. Shocking, but now so common that it barely even makes the news. The lockdowns are over, but the arrests of pastors hasn't stopped. The precedent has been set. Now Canadian pastors are being jailed for just speaking out against drag queen story time for young children. Jailing Christian pastors is becoming normal in Canada. And if it happens in Canada today, you can bet it's going to happen in America tomorrow. We need to tell the story, a story of brutality the mainstream media has ignored or even cheered on. We need to make a special documentary about the persecution of Christians in Canada, and Rebel News is the only company that could do it. We've covered the stories for years, and we've even helped pay for lawyers to defend the pastors when no one else would. But I want this documentary to be something very special. I want it to have movie theater quality production values, the kind of documentary that people would expect to see somewhere like Netflix or Amazon Prime or even in your local movieplex. So to tell the story properly and to do it in a beautiful, visually compelling way, we need your help. I'll tell you why, but first, a bit more about the movie.
So here's the situation. More and more Canadians are getting vaccinated. But like we know, cases in far too many places are far too high. We can't ease public health restrictions until cases are way down.
Well, I think we're like a boiling frog for a while. I think our freedoms have just been slowly stripped from us and so slowly over time that we didn't even realize it. And so when something like a health order is put in place that takes away your freedoms, it's not shocking to people. And it really should be shocking to people that there is a pastor in jail right now.
Out! Do you understand English? Get out of this property!
Praise you for the Lord Jesus Christ as we've experienced the cost of serving Him. He is worthy, He is worthy, He is worthy.
Mr. Stevens?
Yes.
Right now, we're just doing our job, okay?
Sinking sand. Yes, Lord. Yes,
Lord. This officer can repent today and turn to Jesus Christ. That's good news.
This documentary will uncover the truth about how the government's response to the pandemic targeted Christians specifically and why. This pains me very much as a Jew. And just like there were many righteous Gentiles who protected Jews when we were persecuted, I feel a special duty to speak up for Christians who are being demonized and even jailed now. So here at Rebel News, we've decided to make the authoritative documentary film about the persecution of Christians in Canada, but I need your help to get there. We normally do our citizen journalism on low-cost equipment, often just on our cell phone cameras, but like I say, I want this movie to be special. So we need proper equipment. We need money for flights to interview the different pastors. We need to do a beautiful cinematic editing job. And obviously, we need to crowdfund this since no mainstream movie distributor would ever fund it. So will you help us make this movie? We know the story. We lived it with these pastors. Now we want to tell the world in a movie. If you give us the tools, we'll finish the job. Go to SaveTheChristians.com and help us get our equipment, our economy class plane tickets, and other items in our budget. We've laid it all out at that website, SaveTheChristians.com. Any amount helps, even $5. But if you can help more, please do. And we'll even give you some fun perks if you can go beyond the call of duty. For example, if you donate $100, we'll put your name on a special page on our website. If you donate $250, we'll send you a special edition t-shirt and access to an online exclusive pre-release viewing with our chief reporter, Sheila Gunn-Reid, our filmmaker, Kimian Simone, and the pastors. And if you feel particularly moved and contribute $5,000 to this project, you'll get all of the other perks I've mentioned, plus you'll be listed as an executive producer in the movie credits at the end of the film. And there are even more perks too. You can see them on our crowdfunding website. Check it out. We need to start this project right now, so there's no time to waste. Please go to SaveTheChristians.com. You can see what we need to make this film great. And you know that it has to be done right. I promise you we'll live up to that. So head to SaveTheChristians.com and help us make this amazing movie. And if you're as excited as I am, please sign up for some of those amazing perks. I can hardly wait to see you at the world premiere. With your help, we can bring the truth to light and fight for the basic civil rights that our country was built on. Visit SaveTheChristians.com now to pitch in and become a part of this important project. Thank you.